The super rich are all doing one thing that we all kind of suck at. The wealthiest people around the world seem to do nothing and yet live lives that you and I could only dream about. So if they're not working that much harder than you, then why do they have so much damn money? And how can you start using this trick so that you can take some of that money too? I wanted to know. So I quit my job, I worked for myself for the past year, and what I discovered not only made me way more money, but I think could completely change your life. This outlook might be the change you've been looking for, because you can actually live that life that you maybe gave up on. But first, we have to go deep into intergalactic space. I know it's a bit of a leap, but just come with me on this metaphor, okay? So you might have heard this thing called the Kardashev Scale of civilization. It was made by this astronomer called Nikolai Kardashev, hence the name. It's a way of measuring a civilization's technological advancement based on the amount of energy that they can use. So there are 3 different Kardashev levels, and I'm going to compare them each to a different way of making money right here on Earth right now. And I'm absolutely sure I did not come up with these ideas on my own, so if you know where these are from, like, hey, this is the famous economist so-and-so's idea, let me know in the comments below, you smart people. So a Type 1 civilization, this is where we almost are. It's where you could harness all the energy from one's home planet. Type 1 earning is selling your time. This is basically any job that most people have. It's where you clock in and clock out, and it doesn't really matter how much you get done per se, you always get paid the same amount. The giant upside here is that it's very consistent. You'll get your paycheck, you will know what to expect, but the big downside is that your earning potential only changes slowly over time as you maybe get promotions and move up through the company. Type 2 civilization. These are civilizations that can control the energy from an entire star. Think Dyson swarms, really cool stuff. Type 2 earning is when you're selling a product. So you're no longer selling your time, you're selling a physical product or a service. This is usually bespoke, it's different for each client. This would be lawn care, maybe cleaning. This could be what I do, voiceover online, anything where you're building something for this person and selling it to them. So the huge upside here is, of course, your earning potential skyrockets compared to the first tier, because you can change the cost of the product or the price that you charge depending on how much people are willing to pay. And you can also change how quickly you're able to deliver the product or service, meaning you can do more of it in a day with more clients and make more money. The huge downside here is, of course, that you are going to have a lot less time on your hands for other things in your life, and you're likely going to go through hills and valleys where sometimes things will be awesome and sometimes there'll be no work at all. A Type 3 civilization is able to harness the energy from an entire galaxy, possibly the dark holes at the center of those galaxies. This is so immense and insane that most astrophysicists don't believe this is even possible. And the go along with it would be Tier 3 earning, which I believe is when your product or service sells itself. This is a super broad category. It can be from anything from owning a giant organization to running a YouTube channel. Anything where you put the work in up front into a product and then it goes out into the world and sends you money back. Basically, you make your products work for themselves. This could also go for investments. Anything where you basically get your money to work for you would be in this as well. Any kind of passive income stream. Basically something where the product is non-bespoke. You don't need to do a lot of actions on each sale. It's immensely scalable in this way. So you get to basically sit back and just reap the rewards. But like I always will be on this channel, I will be totally honest with you. I've only dabbled in this arena. I want to do a lot more because I believe this is the actual way to get filthy, stupid rich. So what do you do now? Do you sell your time? Do you sell a product, or does your product sell itself? Do you do 2 or 3 of these? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk to you. It's been awesome seeing some of you subscribe to the channel, like the videos, do all that stuff, and I'd love to talk with you guys some more. If you liked this, hit like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye, guys.